Time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
We started out with some sunshine on this Wednesday, but as expected, the skies are getting a little cloudy during the course of the afternoon, and the rain is on our doorstep and will continue to spread eastward this evening and overnight. Now, the bulk of the moderate to heavy rain should be during the overnight hours, but scattered showers will continue Thursday, and then I think some stubborn cloud cover may linger as we end the week. Looking dry and pleasant. Sunshine returns this weekend, and yeah, we could see a shift in our weather pattern to some legitimate colder air into next week. That rain creeping into the western part of the viewing area right on cue. This little batch of showers that worked through Lexington now weakening out, but down to our southwest here from Springfield, Lebanon, down toward Campbellsville and back up toward Bardstown. Some moderate showers, and those will eventually work here into the bluegrass region. Everyone's going to eventually get in on this as we roll through the evening, and especially during the overnight hours as that feed of moisture continues to come up from the Gulf of Mexico. Checking out Mount Sterling in front of the Montgomery County Courthouse. It's dry there in 59. Winds have been up out of the east at about 10 to 15. They will stay breezy as they shift more to the southeast. Down south, 64 Wayne County near Monticello at the Kentucky Mesonet site there. Most locations in the low to mid 60s, but where it is raining into the 50s, so we will drop off as we go through the evening and overnight. Compared to yesterday, we're in much better shape. You see the rain-cooled air out here to the west. That'll be heading our way again, and we'll see that much of tomorrow. Believe it or not, the moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico, that's associated with, remember Hurricane Raphael last week? Ended up being an area of low pressure, and it's throwing a little bit of moisture our way. Area of low pressure on the move. As you can see here with Futurecast, it's definitely going to be a wet evening and overnight. That's when the bulk of the heavy rain should fall, and then we'll see it begin to become more scattered as the day wears on tomorrow. You definitely need to take the rain gear along, and as far as our chances, they'll be with us tomorrow, and then we'll slowly trail those off. Rainfall totals here, pretty impressive. I think we're looking at a good inch and a half, probably widespread. A few locations could see even more than that as we go through the next day or so. I mentioned how this time of the year we can really kind of see the clouds awfully stubborn and have trouble scouring those out. That's going to be the case on Friday, so we're going to go mostly cloudy, and then eventually I think we'll see some sunshine into the weekend, which of course is good news. Really good timing in that regard. Sunday looking nice, Monday as well. And then as we get into Tuesday, we up the rain chances, and that's when we start to see middle part of next week a shift in our weather pattern. A lot of the data indicating a legitimate shot of cold air by this time next week begins to move into the eastern part of the country, and with some upper level energy, yeah, that could mean a few flakes of snow. Remember, we're pretty deep in November. 2 years ago at this point, we had a little snow on the ground already, so it's not like that we're breaking new ground here or it's anything out of the ordinary. It's just time for it. We've just been awfully unseasonably mild to warm much of the fall so far. Breezy with rain, some rain heavy at times tonight. 49, 58 tomorrow. Mostly cloudy, scattered showers around the extended forecast. Can't rule out an isolated chance Friday. Think we'll be okay for the second round of high school football playoffs. Nice afternoon for Kentucky Murray State at Kroger Field. And our temperatures moderate, but then here comes the beginning of the colder air about a week out, with afternoon highs potentially not out of the 40s by next Wednesday.